Right, chat. Welcome. Hopefully everyone's doing well today. Hopefully everyone had a great weekend. Had a great time. Maybe, yes, question marks. Amazing. Hopefully everyone's been enjoying the World Cup, dude. It's been phenomenal. Germany today. Holy cow. What an absolute insane match today. It was fantastic. So, all right. Welcome. Let's start with... I feel like somebody else says something first and it doesn't show up on YouTube anymore. YouTube's being weird. Okay, so Sean said, just built an aggression Tigra. She's so good. Agreed. Link, welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. Let's go. Loving Tigra right now. Keith, thank you for 29 months, dude, supporting the channel. I appreciate that. Thank you. Chosen enemy or marbles? It's chosen enemy. Chosen enemy tonight. Will, welcome to chat. I got a raise recently. Now I'm making 18 an hour, and in around 4 or 5 years, I've been making $20 an hour. Not bad for cleaning the Thunderdome. Nice. That's awesome. Been good. Yeah, I've been really good, dude. 65 consecutive streams, dude. That's crazy. Yeah, I've been good. My son's away at grandparents camp. He comes back tomorrow, so that'll be hype. So I've been able to play video games and watch soccer. And I guess do yard work. Well, and today do regular work. That was terrible. But the rest of that has been really good. So, work at the University of Northern Iowa. That's what I call my busy time of year. I heard Iowa is boring. I mean, I've been to Iowa. If you gave me a choice between going to New York City and Iowa, I pick Iowa every time. If you give me a choice between Philadelphia and Iowa, I pick Iowa every time. If you give me a choice between LA and Iowa, I pick Iowa every single time. I've only been to Iowa twice, though. I went to the University of Iowa the one time, which I think is Des Moines. I think that's where it is. Anyway, it's fine. Liked it out there. Except on the way back, we ran out of gas the one time, which was terrible. Josh, welcome to chat. Puts on clothes so he's not wearing nothing but torn rags and purple pants. Made it finally, not too busy leaping around being angry. Good. Dude, Josh, you missed it on last Monday. I did Marvel Legendary and I played Hulk. And he crushed it. He basically won the game by himself. It was fantastic. I'm not a big angry superhero, I'm just a normal guy. Sure. Hello, Silver Dragon. Welcome to chat. It's hot out. How hot is it out by you? We're getting our heat wave later this week, I think. I think we're supposed to hit like 101, 102, something like that. So we get our one or two heat waves a year and whatever. Northeast United States. But welcome to chat. Cedar Falls, okay. Played a new to me board game called Dice Capades, 3rd edition. Lots of fun. What is it? Des Moines is the capital. Okay. Yeah, that's where I think I was. What do you mean? I missed it. It was clear there. I mean, I guess clearly, yeah. Gnarlanter's welcome to chat. So I'm going to do Protection Tigra because I've never done Protection. Well, not never. I've done it a few times, but I haven't done it in a really long time. I did it for the review and that's it. And I don't know how I would like her in leadership. Justice, she might be all right though. But the deck I'm using is from Ray Plays Games. I'm gonna use his deck. I assume it's a he. Might not be. We're gonna use Ray's deck. My heat wave started today. 90s all week until next Monday. Okay. Yeah, we were like high 80s today. So today wasn't too bad. And then I think, what's it supposed to be? AccuWeather that's never accurate. Tell me my future. Tomorrow 80, 89, then 95, 98, 97, 96, 94. Oh, the 98 went down. Oh, the real feels 107. So yeah, we have our heat wave coming Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, which will be cool. Whatever. Once again, you assume I don't go back and skim through your live streams that I missed. That's true. I don't. I assume once a live stream's done, nobody goes and looks at it. I mean, I can see that they do, but I just assume that they never do. I don't know why. The second I finish a live stream, I'm like, well, that video is dead. Dice game with trivia, word prompts, and action cards. Has a dozen different dice sets in it. That's cool. That's a cool idea. I like that. I like the idea more like party games, but they're not really party games, you know what I mean? So yeah. Just to get like more people in the board games. Lady Friend is crushing it in Marvel Champions lately. She played Phoenix, let's go, yesterday, and she finally pulled Shadows, but she was able to take out Dark Phoenix in one turn before she activated. Isn't that amazing? Phoenix is so good. I don't care what anyone says. Fun game for the family. The only issue I have going back over your live streams, I go to comment and then discover there's such. You can put it in the comments. Just own the comment section, which is angry rants. I've been watching your Marvel Legendary live streams to be very helpful. So I think tomorrow, it's mostly edited, but tomorrow, the next day, is going to be the how to play Marvel Legendary like video for True Solo. So that should be coming out, I think tomorrow. I just have to edit the last few things and then do the thumbnail and title, which will only take me a little while. But yeah, so that'll be coming out. So then this way, people that are kind of on the fence with it or whatever, they can see it. Also, quick note, I will not be live streaming Wednesday. I'm going to switch it to Thursday instead. The reason being is because the U.S. is playing soccer that night. And I love you all, but I love soccer more. So I'll be watching that. So we'll just move Wednesday's stream to Thursday. Hopefully, I will be happy and not depressed. Only at Walmart currently, but everywhere later. Okay, cool. I totally remember when I told you not to go unleashed. Now would be the time. Just my comments with no context. Yeah, just like random things and thoughts you had. Just not even like time stamped or anything. Just absolutely random. I would love it. I would love to read all of them. I'll heart every single one. Why not? Well, yeah. Why not? I've been playing Marvel Champions Wednesday, so that works out good. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I haven't played Champions in like 2 weeks now, so it's gonna be a little bit rough. It's gonna be a little bit rough of a game since it's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute, but I'm excited regardless. So I'm actually gonna be playing with a villain that I haven't played in a long time, but an easy villain. So we'll see how that goes. Played Pasan Thanos solo with the with the what if rules. I got stomped a lot. Thanos in Legendary is really tough. Poison Thanos, yeah. I just need to get through this brutal week of work and then having my week off need it so badly. Dude, that's amazing. I gotta start. I'm taking off Friday, which I'll still live stream, but I'm taking off Friday and then from work. I'm taking off for 4th of July. I'm taking off Friday, and then Monday is my birthday, so I'm taking that day off. Well, 4th of July is Saturday, but still, I'm taking off Friday for 4th of July, and then Monday is my birthday, so I'm taking that off. I'll be so old. Not excited. Not excited. I'm gonna spend the entire morning just in the gym crying. I'm glad this deck has pinned down and works perfectly for it. Yeah, and I have a different mod set in there, so it should be interesting. Her next hero requested me to build her a rogue and ghost spider with me rebuilding Jubilee Justice. I had you play on stream that one time. Nice. Rogue will be an interesting one. Go July birthdays, dude. Best month. Best month. I still gotta figure out what I'm doing for my birthday. Novels was like, what do you want to do? And I was like, I don't know. Grill something, I guess. Maybe mow the yard. She's also intrigued the Mojo pack and all 3 of the villains. The first 2 are good. Spiral's really good. I still hate Mojo. Actually, Mojo might be better in multiplayer because you spread around that whole thing when you put like the entire deck right on top. Like I hate that. I hate that they designed it that way. When he stops the thing and then puts the thing on top and whatever. It's been a while, but I still hate it. There we go. Realize I have chroma key on still.
Hello there.
Hello there, Arrow. Welcome in chat. Gonna be 41 on the 11th. How was your 40th birthday? Did you do anything crazy? I'll be 38. And every day I creep closer to 40. And I don't know how to handle it. I feel like my 30s is flying by. I don't know if maybe if you're older or younger than me, you can relate or not. I feel like you know, your teens are your teens. My 20s was like fine, and my 30s has been like amazing. Like I really loved my 30s, right? Everything in life kind of came together. It was absolutely amazing. But now it's like flying by, like crazy. And I'm just like, man, 40, it feels like you're getting kind of old. Like, I'm sorry to all my followers who are 40 and 50 and 60 and whatnot. But like from my perspective, because I'm a Ute, 40 just feels like, man, like I'm already waking up with back pain and knee pain. I feel like it's just gonna get worse, you know? You can do more vlog stuff. So I've thought about doing that too. Doing more vlog stuff. I gotta figure out what I want to do with that stuff. Because I do like the idea of just like random videos. But we'll see. Could be worse. Could be 50 years old and still dressing emo. Wait, Billy, is that you? I never went through an emo phase, but a lot of my high school friends were all emo. So then we go to like their concerts and stuff. And I can't say the band that we go to because they crash my stream every single time. But we used to go say, oh, let's stop. Zom, welcome to chat. Magog's actually the villain I don't like from that pack. Saying, oh, Magog, you don't. Magog, the problem with Zom, Magog is I feel like it's just like you rush it and that's it nowadays. You know what I mean? Yeah, they didn't do much for the 40th, to be honest. Game night with friends. Oh, that's a nice idea, though. Like, so a lot of our friends had recently turned 40. Because, like, in our friend group, which is mostly our church group, our friend group from there, like, is all a little bit older than us. And they all did their 40. And they all did, like, these massive birthday parties and stuff. And the thing is, like... I don't want that. I like seeing people, like talking. And like, I'm not a big drinker, so then like drinking. You know, I'd rather just hang out in the gym for 6 hours. Yeah, thanks, but I know exactly what you mean. Era 30s was great. The 40s flew by. 40s are even faster. Hey, Yerva, welcome to chat. Oh, man. I'm not like mentally prepared for that. Because like I remember turning 30. So that's crazy to think about. Like it feels like yesterday. AC/DC Iron Maiden type of guy. All right, that's fair. It's weird to think back now on how school years seem to take forever compared to adulthood. We're just begging for it to go faster. Hence why it starts feeling faster. Yeah. And you start realizing that you're getting closer to your inevitable death. Like I'm a little scared for whatever my midlife crisis will be. Because I know most people are like, for their midlife crisis, they're like, I'm gonna buy a fancy car. And like I don't really like cars. Right? Like I have a car, obviously, but I don't like it. Like it just it's I'm very, I guess, weird in this sense that like I see a car as solely as a tool to get me from A to B. I don't care how it does it. I just want it to do the thing. That's it. Now, would I like a Tesla because I like an electric car that goes fast? Sure. I like that. Or if they come out with a different electric car that goes even faster? Sure. But I'm not spending that much money on one. So it's just this weird thing for me, where like my midlife crisis, like I don't know what it would be, right? What am I gonna do? I have my board game hobby. I have video games. We already travel. We don't travel as much as we used to because of our son, but maybe I travel more. But I've traveled a lot, and I'm very, very blessed in order to travel that much. So like I'm not upset by that. It's just like I don't know what's left. I guess when the Steam Deck 2 comes out and it's $6,000, maybe that's my midlife crisis. Worst villain for me, obviously Ronin, Infinite, Loki, Baron, Zima, and would be Mysterio. I hate having his card shuffle my deck. That's fair. Birthdays should be for you want to do. Yeah, I agree. Magog in standard is just a rush, and I think he scales really badly in expert. So overall, not a fan. That's fair. Yeah. That's fair. Last time I played Mojo, it was with Jubilee, and I basically stun locked him indefinitely until I knocked him out. Magog and the Sandra minions were tough though. I have more. Yeah, I like Spiral. What's the Seinfeld line? It's a terrible time for your birthday. You've got all these people in your house, and they're surrounding you, and you're thinking, these are my friends. My midlife was board games. That's fair. That's a good midlife crisis, though. Maybe I'll get into like painting minis or something. I don't know. Like my hobbies are super basic, right? Like my biggest one's content creation. I love creating content. I love live streaming with you all. I love mowing my yard. I love grilling. I love being in the gym. I like video games. I don't know what I got left. To be fair, not everybody goes through a midlife crisis. So maybe they do, but they're so like I'm convinced I'm gonna live a really long time, right? I think the record is like 120 years, like by a French lady, if I remember correctly. It's like 121 or something like that. I want to beat that. Like that's my goal in life, is to beat that. Because you gotta have aspirations and goals in life. So maybe my midlife crisis isn't really gonna be till like I'm 62. So I got some time. Maybe that's what it is. When I saw the price of the Steam Deck, I was like, dude, they upped it so much. When I got it, the model that's now like $700, I got it for like $500. I was like, thank God I got it when I did. And I was going to upgrade my MacBook, especially if I'm going to be losing my job later this year and I'm going out my own, possibly. I was like, oh, I need like a better computer. And then I was like, oh, I should get it before they up the prices and everything. And then they upped the prices and everything. I forgot to, not that I forgot, I just didn't get it. I was like, ugh. Also not a fan of Mysterio, to be honest. He frequently just feels like a surge train. The train doesn't go anywhere, but his encounter phase takes forever. Yeah, I feel that. Mysterio, I like rarely play anymore. Gotta do what the side character in Grumpy Old Man did and smoke and drink beer for like 40, 50 years straight. I know, right? About losing your job, I was like, is he kidding, or is that gonna be a real thing? Oh, it's most. I would be shocked if I have a job at the end of this year. I would be shocked if I did. As of the halfway point of the year, almost, it's not looking good with the amount of revenue my brand would have to bring in. It is not looking good. So most likely, and journalism is not a very transferable skill. If you have children or grandchildren and they're like, hey, I want to be a journalist, you tell them no. Don't you dare. I know someone named D20 Woodworking, and it's a terrible job. Don't ever do it. Top 5 regret in my life. Actually, that's not true, because I've been able to travel the world. It's been very good to me, but I feel like I'm not the rule, I'm the example. Is there a class action lawsuit with RAM? Like the car company, or like RAM for your computer? I don't particularly enjoy Mysterio either. He feels like a slump in the middle of Sinister Motives campaign. He's fine, but I don't enjoy him like the other four. Yeah, he gets overshadowed. Like, I feel like if Mysterio was in like the Shield wave, I'd be like, this is the highlight. But he's in such an amazing box that somebody has to be bad. I feel like I tend to lose my first game with him each time. Is there anything you can go into besides the about the reason why, or just keep it very beat? Oh, so Keith, the general reason is because we're not making enough money. That's really what it is. So our brand is just falling apart slowly, and it has been for years, and it's been on life support for years, for a variety of reasons. It wasn't while I was doing sales, and then my boss, who's also the salesperson, decided to kick me off of it because I was taking some of her money. Not even that much. I was taking some of her money. And ever since then, we've been in a downward trajectory. I'm not saying it's causal, but it might be slightly. Excuse me. So that's slightly what it is. That actually, no, that's a part of what it is. The other part is just the media landscape has changed very dynamically, and our parent company does not know how to run a media company. They are a media company. They do not know how to run one. They decided, so we run a magazine, okay? And decided the best thing for this magazine to do is if we stop making a magazine. Turns out when a magazine is bringing in all your revenue, you should probably not get rid of the thing that brings in all your revenue. But they did, because they thought they could save money and it would just be, everyone would just be fine with like digital editions of e-magazines, and nobody wants that. So anyway, we have a ton of overhead and not enough revenue, and we're just getting like smushed on both sides. So, and realistically, like we fired almost everyone we could. I would technically be next on the chopping block, but the problem is like so the funny thing with my company is it's very like they like their systems, but their systems are really bad. So then I do things outside their system, and then they go, D20, don't do that. But I do it anyway. And they go, okay, wait. How'd you do that? And I'm like, oh, no, I'm not going to tell you because that's job security. If they got rid of me, which they might just get rid of me, who knows, and try to save it. But my salary ain't that. My salary is not enough to save them. But maybe they think it buys them another year or something. But even if they did, about 3/4 of my job, my boss and my boss's boss have no idea how I do it. They know it works. They know it's great, but they don't know how I do it. And they've asked me to teach them, and I just laugh. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. So that's been my strategy for the past 4 years. It's worked great. Because I know the second I teach them, they would just let me go. So I don't do it. I say, nope, busy. Sorry. Mysterious paper doesn't hit that hard, but if you get all his deja vu cards and his attachment on him, and the illusion cards, right? It's an illusion, Michael. Yeah, I think his deja vu cards are cruddy. Computer RAM, because companies are upping the prices. Yeah, but they're upping the prices because of AI. So I mean, you can bring lawsuits, but nothing's gonna change with that. What needs to happen is there just needs to be more or other companies that enter the RAM market. Like, it's a massive market and nobody wants to take the risk yet. So they need more companies to produce more RAM. And that will drive costs or prices back down. There's also a point that they're expanding their data centers like way too fast in my point. Or in my point of view. So that's gonna peak like soon, but that doesn't mean the RAM prices will go down soon. Like, they're already, like, if you read about it, like the amount of data center capacity that they're doing is like far more than we would use like for the next 20 years. They just think it's this upward trajectory, and it's not. It's gonna plateau at some point. Mainly because AI is gonna get too expensive. That's the funny thing with it all, because AI, like when people pay like $20 a month or whatever, it's highly subsidized, and what's going to happen is AI is just going to keep getting more and more expensive for the daily user, and they're going to stop using it. Why does it feel like there are no good jobs that pay well? Oh, wait, Silver. I actually like Mysterio. I don't really like Sandman that much. That's fair. Sandman, I feel like I've solved, but Mysterio just feels like a pain. But I mean, either one I'll apply. Yeah, there's like jobs that pay well, but it's just journalism doesn't feed into that. Generally speaking, I'd have to switch career paths, which I could do, but I really like the idea of going out on my own and doing my own thing. Because like the thing is, right? Thank you for the follow. The thing is, like, I could essentially do what I'm doing today, especially if my brand falls apart. I could do what I'm doing today, and my overhead would be like such a fraction of their overhead that I wouldn't need to make that much and come out much better. Hey, thanks for using a Prime sub, dude. I appreciate the support. It might be causality with you moving departments. Yeah. No way to turn that into more marketing streamline or a process optimization role. Greg, so what I could do is marketing, which would be a little tough because I have some marketing experience, but not like a ton. But I have some. It would probably go more towards public relations. The problem is public relations is such an oversaturated field right now that I would have to start low, realistically. Like I would need to like jump the line, which maybe I could do theoretically. I just haven't tried, so it's possible. Do it. Do it. Solid plan, Con. We'll see how that plays out for them. Oh, that company's not gonna exist in 15 years. They have no idea what they're doing. They have no idea. Like our CEO, one of our CEOs, every good company should have three. One of our CEOs has a tendency to read like business journals, and I can tell which ones he's reading because I can tell by the direction of our company, which like he changes it every like 2 or 3 months, the direction of our company. And I'll pull up like a Bloomberg article or something like that, and I'll go, ah, shoot, this is what we're gonna do soon. And sure enough, in like 2 months, we get a giant memo. It's like, we're going to do this new direction and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh my God, I read this article. Like, I know exactly what you're thinking. Like, it's scary. It's just a poorly ran company. It's a company inherited from his parents. So, it's about, yeah. You know what's the funny thing is like, because I'm mentally prepared for it. It's fine. And I have so many paths that personally I can do. Like I could really double down on YouTube as a supplemental income. Like the board game stuff will never be a full-time income, realistically, because I refuse to sell my soul for Kickstarters. I mean, I should if I was smart, but I'm not smart, so I refuse to do it. But if I really double down, I could supplement it for a while till something else gets going, which is really nice. There's other avenues in which I could do things too that I do in the background. There's freelance stuff I could do. Like there's tons of different fun things I could do too. So there's always money in the banana stand, Michael. Yeah, and like I mean, we have our house paid off. So like Novels and I are very good at like saving money, not spending money. So our debt is low, very low. But digging the champions videos, you're the best. Your videos are the best. Dude, I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. School just sunset public relations degree. Yeah, it's such an oversaturated field. It's crazy. My friends who got in the PR like way back when are now like I would never want to get into it because it's crazy. Just go on your own. Yeah. Just throwing out there. Yeah, I appreciate it. Could be the burnt D20. Dude, if I had the personality of the burnt peanut, I would. He's one of one, dude. That dude is one of one. I do know how he makes the burnt peanut, like how he makes that figure, so I could think of something more clever and just do that. But that dude can just go for 8 hours and like be not tired. Like he just thrives off of it. And that's just something I don't think I can do. I'm dumb in my industry too. So yeah, so anyway, so if I lost my job by the end of the year, for those that don't know D20 that well, and this is me since I was graduated college when I was 21, is I just go, I'll figure it out. All right, my buddy, my best friend in the entire world is the same that way. I remember him and I would go to his parents' house and we just drink on his driveway because that's what you did when you were young. When I was a kid, and he's like, "Man, we're gonna figure it out." That's what you do. You just figure it out. Every single life adversity that's ever happened to me, that's how I look at every single one. I'll just figure it out, man. I'll just figure it out. I do. I'm luckily I'm somewhat good at networking. I have a lot of networking friends. I have people in the industry, my industry, that honestly, I could probably say like, "Hey, do you need help with marketing, media, whatever?" And I could probably pick up jobs that way. I have friends in marketing that I could probably say, "Hey, do you need some help with some stuff?" I have like a lot of connections too. I would just have to like, I hate asking for things a lot of times. So I would have to like put myself to the side and be like, all right, I need to like ask, you know. Your employer sounds so similar to mine. Are they also terrible? Our employer, the fun thing they did was they cut every single benefit you could possibly have that's not federally regulated. So like long-term health insurance, short-term health insurance, or what it's called. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Long-term health term, gone. Right? 401k matching, that's been gone for a while. Raises, bonuses, they've been gone forever. Right? Like just everything they could cut. And then they wonder why people leave. Be the next Ludwig? Ugh, I don't have hair good enough for that. I've been job hunting 3 times in my life. Wanted to avoid it like the plague. So yeah, if I lose my job, I'll just figure it out. Yeah. I hate job hunting. So what makes this great? We just figured it out. It's a strong skill. Dude, it really is. If I can entrust anything to my son and like teach him anything, it's like, dude, you will figure it out. If you network with people, and you only have to like network, like don't think in the classical sense, like, hey, like mixing and mingling, blah, blah, blah. Nah, be good to people. They'll be good to you. You put your pride aside, you get work done, opportunity will find itself. Just, you gotta work. Asking for things I love, working for a bank because I get to watch one of my 8 different bosses plus my CEO make poor choices. And I'm like, well, let's just see, not work. And then 3 times you try to work. Our company is now going through the phase of they just learned what AI is. They just learned what AI is. And it's hilarious to watch it because we each had to meet with an AI specialist. Now, I know a lot of people hate AI, and that's fine. I've been using it since day one. Since ChatGPT first came out, I've messed with it because I said, I can already tell this is going to be a thing for businesses. I can tell this is going to be a thing. So I learned it. So we had to have a sit down with like our expert of it. And this lady knows nothing, like literally about nothing. So she'd be trying to teach me things. And I was playing video games in the background. I was like, yeah, cool, whatever. And then they give you like tests to do. And of course, like I'm going way above and beyond like what the test says, just like prove a point, because I'm kind of spiteful in that way. Because like, if you're gonna teach me, if you're gonna be like my boss that has to teach me something, like then teach me something. Like don't waste my time. It's very valuable. I have a lot of FIFA to get through, so, and WWE to get through. So so they were, now of course like the company now knows that I know all this stuff, and so they come to me and I'm like, I'm busy. I can't do whatever you want me to do. That said, sometimes my figuring out is I need to avoid to not turn into a giant rage. Yeah, of course. Little D6, my son, there's money in the channel, continue my legacy, but that I don't like card games and video games. Should be a professional football player. Yeah, that's fun. Hey, if this channel, like if and when this channel dies, because at some point it's going to, right? At some point, hopefully not for another 50 years. I'll play board games until I'm 80. But if and when this channel dies, like I hope it just like continuously just like slowly makes money. It'd be funny. We're at work, we were doing the whole day thing like 6 months ago, and I was like, yep, this is gonna be fun. Being a kid again and fixing the internet for your parents, dude, it's so funny. They're still using it in the sense to like clean up emails. Like they think that's what AI can do, and that's all it can do. I'm like, bro, I can rebuild your entire website faster and cheaper, but whatever. My boy Sammy got the big win. I know you're not. Oh my God. I hope he loses it tonight. Well, I guess this show's almost done. God. I sat there and Novels and I were watching it, and she's like, who do you think will win? I was like, ugh. I mean, I think Cody, but I don't know. They might go for the cheap Sammy pop here because it's in Saudi Arabia. I hope they don't, but they did. And I was like, oh my God. I mean, look, if you're a Sami Zayn fan, cool. I'm happy you got to see your guy win. It's great. I will be happy when he loses it. All my faith is in Roman Reigns right now. Everyone in this channel. I've completely used AI to change a fundamental procedure on how things are done. I was like, here's what you could do with it. Quit using it to check emails. Yeah. There's in our industry in general is not very forward thinking on a lot of things. They're very old school. Like they don't even like do invoices via email because that's too technologically advanced. And there's a guy who I talk to a lot who would be another job opportunity. He embraced AI a lot. And it's funny because what he's building is actually interesting. Because his firm belief is that, and this is what Apple is trying to do. Anyone that has Apple, like just FYI, this is what they're going to do, is they want Siri. I don't want to say it out loud. Oh, she heard me. Oh my God. Quiet phone. That the assistant on your phone, they want it to be your personal assistant that will like run your life basically. It's great for data collection and selling that data. But anyway, so his whole thought process is he's building something that basically like it would communicate constantly with like your phone. If you were buying the product would, okay, in my industry there's countertop fabricators and the people that buy countertops, right? So he's building something so that the countertop fabricator would have basically an AI bot that would talk to your phone bot constantly, and like all negotiations and everything would be handled that way. And it's actually kind of an interesting system. And basically you just periodically check in on each size. Like the customer would be like, yeah, no, I do like this countertop, or no, I don't, or whatever. But like all like the BS stuff you have to deal with as a consumer of just like timing and scheduling, blah, blah, like all that would be in your phone. And then so he wants to build those things, those two things to talk, which is actually kind of smart. But I wasn't helping with it, but I was kind of like just like batting around some ideas of how that would work. But that I do think that's gonna be the future in the next like 10 years. So anyway, that's just a random thing that he's probably gonna need help with. So that is a potential job. Being a WWE fan is like being in a toxic relationship. Sometimes good, sometimes sad. Yeah, love saying, but stopped watching WWE a long time ago. So that's fair. I stopped for a while, and I got back into it, I think right before the pandemic. So like 7 years ago, because I stopped watching it for like 5 or 6 years, because I just wasn't interested, and then got back into it right before the pandemic. Then the pandemic hit, and I was like, well, I really have nothing else to do, and I've been pretty into it since then. I would like to go back to another PLE. It's very smart. It does cut down the overhead. Yeah, it's just like there's so much timing issues with things. Like, okay, you know, we want to come out and template your countertops. Well, I'm not available this day. What about that day? Not available this day. Well, what about that day? Not available. Like that happens a lot, right? So instead, you just have your calendar that's completely up to date, and they have their calendar that's up to date, and it figures it out, and then it says that tentative like this calendar's up to date. Like it's kind of smart and will make your life easier, assuming people do a little bit of front end work. But yeah. For a while, I was a big fan of Mankind back in the day. Plus, he seems like a generally good dude, like in real life. Yeah, he seems like he just cares. My favorite Mankind is still like, oh my God, he's dead. By God, he killed him. He drops him to the top of the cage. I also miss like Shane McMahon. That dude was just trying to like get his father's love by jumping off of everything he could find. I miss that. The Hardy brothers, like I miss them in their prime. Like I like a lot of the new stars. Like I think like Obafemi and Trick Williams, like I think they're great. I think the future is finally looking good for the WWE, because we had like a dry spell for a little while where it's just like there is not any good young talent. Like there's just not. Like the women's side, yes, the women's side's stacked actually. The women's are doing great, but the men's side, like they just had nothing. They had nothing. And now they're finally getting some talent. And I was like, this is cool, right? I was like, this is cool. Was that not Hell in a Cell, or was that King of the Ring when he got slammed from the Undertaker? It's like through the cage. It wasn't Hell in the Cell, because that was later on, wasn't it? I think that was just a regular steel cage match. Was that King of the Ring? Watching WWE was kind of like back in the day, Stone Cold era, and then I kind of fell off for a while. You know what's crazy when you look back? The Stone Cold era was like 2 years. Like it feels like it was a lifetime. Like he was just like there like constantly. It was like the dude wrestled for like 2 years like in his prime before he kept getting injured and whatnot. It was King of the Ring. Interesting. Yeah, I knew it wasn't Hell in the Cell, but I didn't realize it was King of the Ring. Man, 28 years ago. God. I always think of, oh my God, every time I think of Hell in the Cell, I think of the terrible one. You're right. It was a Hell in this. Yeah. Okay. Now this is all coming back. Every time I think of Hell in the Cell now, I think about the awful one with Seth Rollins and the Fiend Bray Wyatt. When like Hell in the Cell is so dangerous, like nothing can ever stop it, and then they stopped it. It was the worst. I think that was like 5 years ago, or whatever it was, 4 years ago. Big WCW guy, me too. Over there with Bret Michaels, was over there for a while. DDP, Goldberg. I remember WCW was crazy. WCW was, I still remember to this day, what was it, Bash at the Beach 97 when Hogan turned heel. I remember being so hyped for that. And my dad was like kind of into wrestling. Like he watched it because I watched it. So like he had his favorites, I had my favorites. And like I just remember like guessing who the third person was, and we couldn't figure it out. And man, that blew my little childhood mind wide open. Then you get rid of the red Hell in the Cell. Yeah, it's so distracting. I do legit thought he killed man. I know, right? Bash at the Beach. Thank you. Yeah, Bash at the Beach. 96. It wasn't 97, 96. Still watching both WWE and WCW at the time. I was barely watching WWF, WWE, but I was watching a lot of WCW. I didn't have time for both. I was a busy child. Lazio's, which I don't remember, in the Northeast pizza place, and watched WCW. Monday Night Nitro? Was Nitro Monday nights? And Thursday was, or Friday was Dynamite or something? I just remember Monday was Nitro, I think. And then what the Friday show was called. It's crazy times. Crazy times. The documentaries and the videos of like the fall of WCW is hilarious to watch. And like how much it fell apart and how much like Eric Bischoff messed everything up. Well, not by himself. There's a lot of things that went wrong. Yeah, Thursday night. The Thursday night show I never remember. I just remember Monday Night Nitro. But yeah, Sting was great. When Macho Man was there, it was fantastic. Big Macho Man guy. All that stuff, dude. They had so much. They had so much. And it's so funny too, because like the kids nowadays like hate Goldberg and whatever. And it's like I get it, because he's not a good wrestler whatsoever. He's not good in the mic. But man, that guy was like the most over person I've ever seen. Like I know like people are like, oh, Stone Cold incredibly over. Yes, absolutely was. But Goldberg was a pretty close number 2, if he was number 2. Bischoff had his printing money, and then I don't know how he messed up. It's so bad. He was so close to like wiping WWE. Yeah, he gave too much creative control to Hogan. That doesn't work for me, brother. Which was the biggest lesson we learned from that. And then he just didn't know how to tell a story. Like he messed it up with Sting. Like the whole Sting build up for like a year, and that became like a nothing thing. He had so many issues. There's some really, really like good videos on it. Vince Russo's and Jim Cornette's internal beef. Yeah, they hated each other. Thunder originally on Thursdays, but quickly moved to Wednesday, then also Saturday nights at 6:05 p.m. What was the Saturday night show? Agreed, Theo. Both got fans back. Yeah, it was crazy. And then when they did like the whole crossover thing, it was kind of fascinating. They did a good job with that too. It was fun. I always enjoy going down memory lane. Saturday Night Fever, maybe? I do remember watching some Saturday nights, because that's when I would be at my dad's house on the weekends. Since I would go to my dad's on the weekend. I'm just slowly getting set up. Pool aspect has been put down. Hey, Tom. I doubt you'll ever see more pool aspect, to be completely honest. The reason being, there's actually a reason for this. So, Fantasy Flight Games has said that they do not want, besides the core box, they do not want any expansion to have to work off of another expansion. And because of the way they made the pool deck, you have to put in that one obligation card, right? That pulls out like the Dreadpool and whatnot. Because of that, you would need the Deadpool deck. So unless they reprinted that, that's the only way you're going to get it again. And they've kind of stated like they're not really interested in doing that. So never say never, but it's quite possible. WWE Stone Cold and probably The Rock for the comeback. At least that's how I remember how I was able to get back in the WWE. Okay. WCW is the original back one back in the 80s. Okay. I can't find Marvel Legendary second anywhere in Australia. It's kind of making me anxious for Legendary DC and any delay to Australia. Oh no. You have to get it. What was the loudest Austin pop? When he came and helped Mankind probably was one of them. To win the title. Is that what Synthesoid SmackDown did? What, anything with Pool? They didn't do anything with Pool, right? Yeah, Crisis multiple Deadpools. They screwed the Pool aspect up so much. Yeah. Oh my god. I still remember to this day getting into a Discord fight. And this is one of the reasons I left the main Discord. There's a couple people in the main Discord who like I can't stand. Like generally I like the vast majority of people. Like I'm fine with them. There's like 5 people that are in the board gaming space, in the Marvel Champion space that I can't. I can't. And one of them got into an argument with me. And I was like, oh, this is so dumb because it's not an official 5th aspect. Like, they're not going to support this. And he went on and on and on about how, no, it absolutely is. They're going to support this every wave. Like, you see, you're wrong about everything, D20, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, I'm wrong about a lot of things. I ain't going to be wrong about this one. They are not going to support every single wave. I was like, you're out of your mind. And then he started attacking my community and whatever. And I was like, you're an idiot. And every now and again, until I left that Discord, I would remind him, hey, does this wave have any pool stuff? And he would just ignore it. And then the next wave would come out and be like, hey, does this wave have any pool stuff in it? Just checking in case I missed it. I'm so petty sometimes, chat. It's not a good feature. My number one game that I'm excited for, I'll be getting it for sure. Mainly a meme aspect. Yeah, it was just to help sell Deadpool. I remember, man, I was able to pick up Marvel Legendary Dark City that was properly priced apparently, but I was not expecting how much that was going to cost comparatively. Yeah. Main Discords are almost always going. Dude, it's such a mess. I had to leave it. I had to leave that Discord. I've had to leave several Discords because I just, the group think in some of it is just beyond annoying. I hate it. That's why I can't do Reddit anymore. Like, and you probably notice, like, I don't talk about Reddit that much anymore. The groupthink is so strong with people. It's crazy to me. It's crazy. And like if somebody else, like a normal human being, just is like, hey, I don't think this will be it. They just get either like dumped on or downvoted into oblivion. And it's just like, oh my God, what are we doing as a community? There's people on here on chat that disagree with me all the time. And like, that's cool. Like, I like that. I like the different perspectives. I may think you're wrong, or sometimes people change my mind. I'm like, oh, no, actually, they bring up a good point. I was wrong. The groupthink stuff drives me insane. Want to place a bet on that? I know, right? I should have. He wouldn't have done it. He's a coward. He's always been a coward, always will be a coward. He goes to one of the events too all the time, and I will never go to that event because of him. If I ever see him, it will not end well. I have too much pent-up rage. People get their feelings hurt in the board game space? Yeah. The board game space is too emotional. Like, if I say, like, Gloomhaven is a bad game, people do this all the time with stuff, and I've never understood it, is they believe, like, a board game is a part of their identity, of, like, who they are as a person, right? Like, I'm not just somebody who plays Marvel Champions. I am Marvel Champions, right? No. I'm D20. Like, it's a tool. It's a thing I do for fun. And I'll make comments about how, like, oh, I think it's a bad game, Gloomhaven, that is. And it's just like, people dump on you for that. It's just like, oh my God, it's called an opinion. Calm down. You have a little bit of a spiteful streak, don't you, there? But, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It gets bad sometimes. It's not great. And there's people I've disagreed with about many things, and we've been able to bury the hatchet every single time. Totally fine. My biggest I have 2 pet peeves with the content creation space. I have 2 pet peeves. And these are the only 2 things that will, like, you cross that line, I'm done with you. One is novels, right? If you come in and start dunking on novels or, like, whatever, nah, I'm done. I've blocked people from my channel for that. The other one is just taking a dump on my community, right? You can take a dump on me. I don't care. I can handle it. But when people start insulting my community, nah, hard line. We're not doing that. So if you have a problem with D20, you have a problem with D20. You don't have a problem with D20's community. And this individual would attack my community all the time. And I went to the mods about it, and I was like, look, are you going to allow this? That, like, this person is just general. And they're like, well, they're a big contributor. I was like, okay, get out of here. I'm done with you all. Add more pool to other aspects. I mean, how is there any difference in double resource cards that you never use because you already paid for play? I know. I think they might do like a pool wave at some point, but I don't think they could do it anytime soon. Between the help mankind or when WWF was getting dominated by WCW and he comes in with the pool stick. Oh yeah, I remember that one. The friend I play champions with and I have started doing hero mashups when we take 2 hero kits and mash their cards together to create a new hero deck. That's interesting. You get 8 cards from one, 7 from the other. I played Captain Marvel and Magic in one game, Miles in the other. Sam, that's a pretty interesting idea. Is it like balanced? Because like a lot of those, I guess if you're picking the cards you need, it's better. Because I would be like worried that some of it wouldn't mash up right, but that's pretty interesting. What would you recommend as sets? The Spider-Man stuff is really good. It's like Paint the Town Red and Venom. I think it's really good, but again, I'm biased towards Spider-Man. If you can get the What If core box, it's really good. It's a lot of good content. If you can get any of the big boxes, yes. Get them. They're your best value. But past that, just get what you're interested in, to be honest. Because the old way of doing it was like, you would want to get certain boxes with sidekicks or like special bystanders, whatever. But now that the new core box has all that stuff, like you're kind of set for that. So it's just kind of what you're interested in now. The X-Men are always, generally speaking, more difficult to play, but stronger. That's also just an FYI thing. Try to get along people as much as possible. There are some people I just don't. Yeah, like 99% of the people in my life I can get along with. The vast majority of people that I don't get along with, 2 of them are in real life people that I know, and the rest are in the board game space. Good thing I have thick green skin. Otherwise, how hurt would I be with everyone being wrong about? I only use your Discord for your channel. Sure, I have a couple other groups with one local card shop, but it's mainly your Discord. I appreciate that. Say it louder to the ones in the back because Gloomhaven's card system is terrible. It's the worst system. The idea is really good with the top and bottom. Like, I like that idea. That mini deck is the worst thing they've ever done. It's replacing a D20 die or a D12 die or whatever. It's a terrible system. It's god-awful. You can take a dump on me for phrasing? Read into it what you will. Where can we sign up to dump on you? You could just do it in chat. Just metaphorical dumps. The X-Men always, I got in 3 small boxes. Good to know. I love Web Warriors and X-Men, so good to know. Ironically, don't get along with the one person in real life because he got mad. I let a friend borrow a board game that he wanted to buy from me. It was weird. That's funny. The 8 cards from one and 7 from the other actually makes it more restrictive than you might imagine. Like Miles and Venom played radically different than either Miles or Venom. It was strong, but we were playing expert and it didn't feel like too much. Interesting. I guess that's a part of the strategy too. Like, which ones you pick out? Wait, which hero do you pick out, or is that part of the strategy to figure out how like it like works with it? I guess. Gloomhaven was terrible. So was the video game. The video game was at least better. That doesn't make it good. You know what I mean? Opposite opinions, but we also have shared passions, and we can have discussions and arguments about these things without it turning into a toxic situation. Yeah, Josh. Just because I talk smack about you behind your back all the time to all my friends. That's my point. There's a ton of people I talk to that I just don't agree with, and like, it's cool. I don't care. I expect most people not to agree with me. It's totally cool because they should have their opinions about whatever they want to have opinions about. There's choose a deck. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I like that, Zom. That's a cool idea. You do your face. I know, exactly. It's great. It works out great. Josh, you trust me, it does it all the time. When you're not on stream and I hide the live video. I'm just kidding. I need the ad revenue. I need all $3. Okay. Let's do this. Valkyrie's bottom 3 heroes. You could be wrong. Where's the ban button? Gloomy View at least saved you from the 710. Yeah. It made the turns faster. When John's behind a You know, every time I talk to Villain Theory, I got I've seen the Hulkling rage out Phil D20 when not live. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah. Do it. Do it. Yeah. I remember the one or two times Josh I have talked offline and I got upset about something. And he's just like, wow, you're angry. I was like, yeah, I'm upset. And then the one time I almost had an incident where I flipped the table on stream. I forgot what that was even related to, what I was doing. I just remember I wanted to flip that table. Something with rules. Oh, it was 20 strong. 20 strong. I wanted to flip the table on the rule book. I think it was the maddest I've ever been on stream. I was ready to lose it, chat. I was ready to lose it. All right, let's pop down the table. I mean, we can keep talking about whatever, but we're gonna pop down the table too, so. Hey, Link, thank you for 100 bits, dude. Appreciate the support. Thank you. All I'll say is my reaction was, oh, you do swear. Yeah. Yeah, for those that know, I'm from New Jersey. So we swear constantly all the time. I just try not to. Because, you know, I know if my child or whatever is watching my stream. I know if my child was watching a live stream, I'd be like, I don't want you watching this guy swearing all the time. So that's one reason. But yeah, in my personal life, not around my children or my wife, my language is not great. Not great, Bob. I chose the Captain Marvel hero card, which was interesting. Stepping disc, bouncing Captain Marvel's resource card back to the top of the deck and swapping it in limbo felt good. Huh. That's interesting. Which 20 strong was it? They're like rows. I think it was. MJ, welcome to chat. To go back and look at the stream, just you know, for posterity. Best laugh I had that night, yeah. All right, so I decided to do MODOK because it's been a hot minute since I played MODOK. So it's gonna be a little rough because it's been a while, but I wanted to make it, I think, a little bit harder, but I'm not sure if this actually will be harder or not, but we'll see. Is I put in the supersonic Thunderbolts guy into it. Because I don't know if it'll be harder or not, but maybe. So I put him in there as like a tough minion. Doing regular standard, MODOK, blah, 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 blah. The deck I'm using is from Ray Plays Games. So we're doing that one. I really like Tigra's Protection. Yeah, it's been a long time. So it's been a long time since I did Tigra's Protection. And it's been a while since I played MODOK. And never with the Supersonic. So we'll see how this goes. All right, so MODOK comes in with 10. We come in with 10. Only good thing about Jersey? The only good thing about Jersey is pork roll, egg, and cheese. And the Statue of Liberty, I guess. That's all we really got going for us. Okay, so you're doing that. Then what's the over-under? Did we get a poll? The over-under for what? I mean, we can do betting if you want, if you think I'll win. Yeah. Jersey, I wonder where that was compared to other parts of Jersey. Leona? Leona, New Jersey? Oh, like right outside the city. Oh, so North Jersey, he says pork roll, egg, and cheese. He's right outside the city. I know Fort Lee better, in Edgewater and Cliffswood Park. Did not realize there was a town called Leona. But Englewood and whatnot, I know better. Well, I know of it. I don't like hang out there. Morocco, Netherlands, still 0-0. What was I looking up? Oh, poll. Poll. Wait, no, betting. I don't want poll. I did think about putting in MODOK as a mod set too, because technically you can do it since they're spelled differently, but I didn't. Oh, you have 2 minutes, Twitch. to do your legalized gambling. That everyone loves that I, for some reason, am terrible with. I think with MODOK is the prisoner thing makes the scenario odd to me. It makes it too easy. That's my biggest issue with it. All right, so create the holding cell deck. I don't remember what that is, but I think those just cards set aside. Write the upgrade set aside. Or the environments. The environment steps, I don't have the rule book anymore. I threw that in the trash. Oh my god, do you agree with our cookies? Yeah, sure, whatever. During 9/11 when that happened, because he was like an actor, woodworker, like you do, so I guess close enough to the city to get there. Yeah, I mean, you can get the city really close there. Yeah, we had friends and family in the city that day. It was a tough day. It was a really tough day. Page 13. Thank you, card, for telling me to look at a different book. All right, during setup, shuffle together the double-sided cards. Okay. Oh no, the environments do go in there. Oh, they do go in there. Okay. Hey, Diamond's Edge, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Oh, good. The Orioles are losing 8-2. Double MODOK sounds hard. Yeah, wouldn't it be easy? Okay, so these are both all face down. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember if the environment stayed out or not, but I guess they go in. Oh no, that's what it is. Okay. So create the holding cell deck. Put one random adaptoid environment into play and set the others aside. Third one down. Each adaptoid gains villainous and the psionic trait. Okay, cool. These get set aside. That's cool. All right. Each player searches for a copy of adaptoid and puts it into play. Can do. Revealed. That doesn't have a reveal thing on it. Okay. All right. Adaptoid gets villainous and the psionic trait. Okay. All right. Enters play with 2 lock counters on it. Hey, we have lock counters. Let's go. Get your counters from buy the same token. I do like, the one thing I do like about this is with this, they at least said, like, check the adaptoid environments for modifiers to these values. It's really nice that they remind you about that. So, like, huge shout out. That was a good idea. All right, so we have retaliate. We have a 1 defeated. Don't forget. Okay. Shuffled. MODOK would be defeated if a holding cell is in play. Remove 2 lock counters from it and reset MODOK's head or point to 10. Otherwise, the players win the game. Okay. Hey, Baltimore. No, I'm taking Ray's deck. Did everyone vote yes that I would win? Oh, I hope you all lose your points. Yep, no problem. I missed the vote. One job. You just had to put down 10 points so you could win so much. Okay. So force the room, the last pick counter is removed from there. Flip this card and put Saragaza into play under other player's control. I can't remember if she's a good one. She might be. Oh, I know you would have, Joshy. That's how you get the points. That's how you get the money. And I would have purposely tanked the game just for you. All right, force interrupt. When this stage would be completed, put one random set aside of Adaptoid environment into play instead. Then, if there are no set aside environments, you lose the game. Otherwise, remove all threat from here and shuffle each Adaptoid minion from the counter discard pile into the counter deck. Okay, cool. Yeah, man. I mean, that's what I'm here for. Okay. Let's try to win. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, okay. All right, so no, we might keep both actually. Man, I like these cards, but I don't like them enough. Nah, I do, because I like the idea of having two the most corrupt democracy to exist. Exactly. I like the idea of 2 pin downs, right? Because I could put one on him, and then he just does nothing. So he just chills until I'm ready to kill him. The next one, I'm probably going to get a copy of Hunted, right? Because you search your discard pile and copy and add to your hands. So then when the next one comes in, I can pin him down, or her down, it down, whatever it is. So that's nice. Tooth and Claw, if I get 2 of them in, I can double up on it. And then ready for a fight, I'm probably just going to use Sharp Claws on. Which I don't want to discard and end up with a double, because then it's like a waste. You know what I mean? You know, democracies do thrive off of lobbyists. I know, right? So we can make the basic attack, which gets +1, which would bring us up to 3, which would be pretty solid. The only thing I'm worried about is removing threat at this point. But I'm not like super worried about, but a little worried about. Though I guess Tooth and Claw, I could probably do 4 and 4 to overkill on this to hit MODOK. And this way I won't get hit with Retaliate. I think we're actually going to hold on to this. This is actually a pretty decent starting hand for what we want to do. So yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. YOLO. All right, so search your deck and discard pile for a copy of Hunted and add it to your hand. Limit once per round. So let's do that. The greatest card of all time. Man, a lot of my good cards on the bottom. Thank God we're shuffling this. Or all the Hunteds are on top. Okay. I shuffled it, chat. You saw me shuffle it. Okay. This isn't propaganda. You saw me shuffle the deck. Look, I'm taking half of it. I'm putting it in the other half, right? So to be an adventure to protect the others. Doing it again. Okay. I'm shuffling. Still shuffling. Look, that's pretty good. Sliding in there. Yeah, I think there's a few allies in here that can help with that. Okay. So we have that. All right, let's flip up from Tigra to Tigra. So, you know. All right, so we're going to do Hunted. So as an additional cost to play this upgrade, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a minion and put it in a play engage with you. Attach Hunted to that minion and stun it. When attached minion is defeated, you ready Tigra. I think what we do is we search for Supersonic or whatever it's called. Where is it? Mach 4. I think we put Mach 4 in. It does have 16 life, but if I can get out there with pin down, it does have villainous, but it's less attack, right? Tigra, just stunning minions and knocking them down. Hey, Manifer, how's it going, man? It is a bold strategy con. But we're going to go for it. High risk, high reward. We also don't have aerial, so we can't make basic defenses against it. So we got to hope we whiff a lot. Okay, so this is hunted and they're stunned for the first round. Cool. So we're going to pop on 2 pin downs. 1 pin down here, because it's attached to a minion. Doesn't matter if it's elite or not, which is a bonkers card. And we're going to pin down Mach. So technically Mach... This music is very loud. Technically Mach 4 will do 0 attack base, but whatever the villainous was, the villainous will hit me, which is fine. We can deal with that. So I'm going to throw away ready for a fight to put in the sharp claws. Wow. I need to get a sound effect of Metal Gear Solid 3 Revolver Ocelot doing the wow and have that in here. Tigra Dominate, that'd be so strong. Absolutely worth it. Okay. So then what we'll do is, because Tooth and Claw is we reduce the cost of this event for each minion engaged with you. So it only costs 2 now. So we can deal 4 damage to an enemy, then deal 4 damage to an enemy. So we'll throw away a double to play it. So, I mean, the 4 on Mach makes 100% sense, right? Like, why wouldn't you? The question is, do we want to do another 4 onto him? Because Adaptoid's not doing anything. And there's no reason to kill him yet. Get a voice line of Vegeta saying Mondo. I need ideas for good voice things, because I can put it on the Steam Deck thing and just like have it as sound effects. I think that'd be a lot more fun. I'm thinking we put another 4 onto Mach 4. And we just like go for it. You know what I mean? So that's gonna be 8 of his 16 life. I think that's a smart strategy. We'll see if it actually is or not. So what we'll do is we have 3 more attack we can do. It's over 9,000. Dude, I like that. Let's do it live. Dude, I need a running list. If somebody wants to start that in the Discord for me, a running list of different sound bites that I can add on, I will figure out a way to get it onto the soundboard so that we could do it. This way you're not using like channel points, because I only have so much space on it. I think that would actually be a lot of fun. You lose. That'd be a good one to do too when you lose. Okay, so do we want to do 3 here or 3 here is what it really comes down to. I think I'm going to do 3 here so that when I'm ready to kill him, I kill him dead. So we're going to do that. We're going to do the 3, do 3 damage onto him just to prepare ourselves. I think that's fine. Oh, he does have the villainous trait though. So he's going to do a little bit of damage to me, but that's okay. Quick rules question, because I'm silly. Adaptoid has 1 attack, and we have -2 attack. Villainous boosts the boost value. So is he at -1 or is he at 0? The boost value. I never remember this, chat. Like, I can't remember if he can technically go into negatives, and then the boost value would put him back into the positives or not. All right, let's do 5 cards. All right, after the player phase begins. Player phase begins. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yo, let's go. Another sharp claws. Okay. Yeah, I can never remember that. What happens with that? All right, so when the stage will be... Oops. Oh, jeez. Not 15. This goes up to 2. Total attacking -2 after. Yeah, that's what I feel like it is too, Link. Because I remember thinking that didn't make sense in my head, and that's why I do it. So MODOK is just dealing 1 damage to us. We could defend. Let's see what we want to do here. I think I'm going to take the hit. Because we have what doesn't kill me, which is just going to heal me anyway. Right? Because we're going to do this, and then we probably do this. I mean, I would like Black Widow in play. But I think we're okay still. Black Widow would be good in play, though. But I don't really have the cards for it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to take this hit from MODOK. So it's going to be 1, 2 damage. So we're down to 8. All right, so Adaptoid is attacking me for -1, but he has Villainous on it. So -1, 0, so it doesn't matter. And then Mach 4 is stunned, so nothing happens there. We get our bad card, which is another Adaptoid. What am I looking for? When defeated. Okay, cool. Well, he's gonna die. Okay, so now after the player phase begins, draw 1 card for each minion engaged with you to a maximum of 3. Hey, good news. 2, 3. Oh, the amulets. Yo, okay. And Iron Fist. Oh my god. Oh my god. All my plans have changed. Every plan has changed. Did you include Nova, Iceman, and Patriot? No, I didn't build it. Here you go. Hold on. Okay. Everything is different now. We're going to get rid of Daredevil and Practice Plan to get the amulet in. Because the amulet is absolutely disgustingly good. So that comes in. So I'm going to throw away Indomitable to put my other claw in. Wow. Imagine it being Revolver Ocelot. It'd be way more effective that way. Okay. So what I'm thinking is now I have 8 life. Matt, Tigra is also the name of the Thundercats character. Who's a guy? All right. So what I got going for me now is a lot. I have so many options now. Let's do. Okay. I'm going to use the amulet, which is going to give me 3 resources. I'm going to throw away what doesn't kill me to play Iron Fist. Iron Fist of Justice. So you can come in with 2 Iron Fist counters. Perfect. Now, we could do 4 damage at overkill. Let's do. I think we do an Iron Fist hit on Mach so we stun him more. What is Justice's favorite form of water? Just ice. So he's at 8, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. So we're gonna do this. Takes a consequential, and then he's gonna be stunned. So that's 3 more damage. So 8, 9, 10, 11. 10, 11. That's 11 out of 16 life, and he's stunned. So now we could take out Adaptoid if we wanted to. Or we can just do 4 damage onto this one, which is what I think we're going to do instead. Because he's still at the -1, so I'm less worried about him. So I think we're fine there. And then we'll ready up. I'm going to hold on to Black Widow because maybe I can play Black Widow next turn to get kind of like a... let me just move this around a little bit. Get Black Widow next turn so that we can get like someone to remove threat. So we'll probably need that. All right, let's ready up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. God, she's just so good. And we have feline senses. Oh my god. Okay. Aggression is really good. Protection, we'll see. This might be good for us. I'm going to take this hit from MODOK. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3 damage. All right. So he's at stunned. I forgot to put a copy of Hunted on. He's attacking me for -1. 2. This activation is an attack. He gains overkill and range. That's fine. So he was at 2. He's at -2. He does no damage. He's going to attack me for 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. A little dicey now. Bad card is okay. Getting all the minions apparently. Okay. Now when we start, we get to draw a maximum of 3 cards, right? Yeah. So 1, 2. Okay. Well, Tooth and Claw can be free 99. Yeah, we got options now. Okay. So directed force, when your hero makes a basic attack deals 2 additional damage. Okay. So, and we're probably gonna ready up with Tooth and Claw. Okay, Tooth and Claw already is up. Directive force will be nice. Feline senses would be nice, but we still can't play Black Widow then, which might be fine. So, okay. We have 2 life. 2 life is a lot of life. 2 life is so much life. Alright, what we're going to do, and that's at 11. So he's got 5 life. And Tooth and... Okay, so that's not enough. Okay. Let's do... Okay. 2 additional damage. Okay, so what we could do is directive force. So when your hero makes an attack with the keyword overkill, whatever, it deals 2 additional damage. That will work well on Mach 4, because then we can kill him. It'll overkill. Oh, wait. We have the Cat's Head Amulet. I keep forgetting that, to put Black Widow in for free. God, it's just too strong. Okay, so we're going to do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage onto Mach 4. Which is going to kill Mach 4. Because he's at 5 life, so that's 4, 5, 6. We will do overkill, so it's 1 damage. We don't get retaliated for that. This card is now dead. Now, he goes in the victory pile, which is crazy. So we now have to deal with this thing again. This gets discarded. This gets discarded. We had hunted, so we ready up on that. This was used, so we're good there. Oh, wait. Before we do that, sorry. I should have done Tooth and Claw first. And then doing so, do this first so it's free card. We'll take out this card and this card. Sorry, I had my timing wrong. Now, remove 1 environmental counter from an environment. Okay, done. Remove 1 all-purpose counter, whatever, from the environment. Done. So, when the last lock counter is removed from here, flip this card and put Saragaza into play under any player's control. She does not count against your ally limit. Her attacks gain overkill and ranged. After this card leaves play, flip it to the bottom of the holding cell deck. Okay, so she's a 2/2 stat line. Cool. All right, we did that first. Then we did the overkill thing. Sorry, I messed up slightly. Oh, wait. We still messed up. Rewind it slightly. Use the Cat's Head Amulet to get Black Widow in. Then do all that. See, I haven't played in a while, and it's showing, chat. It's showing with my mistakes. I'm embarrassed for myself and my family. Okay. Now we should be good. So much cheating. Dude, it's insane. I don't even know why people watch me. We're going to throw away 2 cards to play Feline Senses to remove 3 threat from a scheme. So we'll do this one, which brings it back down to 0. And then we stun a minion. This was the last one we did. So we stun that minion. And then we'll throw away a cat-like reflex to put another cat-like reflex in. So when you take any amount of damage, discard it to prevent 3, and then you may confuse a minion. Okay. Iron Fist is just going to chill. Black Widow is just going to be there to thwart things. Sarah, I don't want to attack MODOK with because of retaliate. So, oh wait, I have to put 2 counters on here. So we're not going to do that yet. To spend 2 fist resources or 3 resources may type to remove 1 lock counter. Okay. How do you win this? I think you have to get all of the holding cell people out and then deal damage to him. Oh, it does have range. Why is she so strong, chat? God, it's like they wanted you to just win every time. All right, so Sarah is going to do 2 damage with range, so she doesn't get retaliated. They're stunned. That's chill. I'm going to save Iron Fist for the next time. I'm going to then flip down and heal 3. 1, 2, 3. Feel like my points are well spent. Yeah, but no one bet for me to lose. I don't think you win anything. All right, let's ready up. Draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Moon Knight. Oh, I like Moon Knight. All right, this goes up by 1. MODOK's gonna scheme for 2, 3, 4. So it's up to 5. Oh no. And he's gonna scheme for 1, 2. So this pops. Now, when this pops, it says if there, I'm sorry, when this stage will be completed, put 1 random set aside adaptoid environment into play instead. Each adaptoid gets the elite trait, and each adaptoid gets +1 attack, and its attacks gain overkill and ranged. Okay, that's fine. We're just gonna kill them right away anyway. So, if there are no set aside things, you lose. Okay, this goes back down to 0. That's fine. All right, cool. Bad card is okay. Okay. The Hood and Criminal Underground. So each criminal minion cannot take damage. He's a criminal. He gains steady and villainous. But attacks place 1 threat on criminal. Okay. So steady and villainous. So I just have to punch him really hard in the face, which I can do right away. That's fine. Oh, wait, no. I have to remove threat first. Then I have to punch him really hard in the face. That's fine. Tigra's Nemesis is not rough. Midnight Suns because the legendary did Midnight Suns. I think Fantastic Four is going to be a little bit still. Alright, so what we can do now is search for a copy of Hunted from your deck and discard pile. Add to our hand. There's nothing alter ego wise, right? Nah. Nah, we're good. God, I forgot Moon Knight's 1 cost. Next, then Fantastic Four. I think that's a good guess. Okay, so let us flip up. We're going to do a copy of Hunted to search your deck or discard pile. I don't want to thin out the deck. Wait, how bad is this guy? I don't want him. Take the Adaptoid guy. He comes in and he's stunned. With Hunted. Okay. Then we will take another copy of Hunted and put another one in play. Because I like all of them being in play. Missing a stun token. Right? I am missing a stun token. What did I do with it? That's not good. Have to find that later. Okay. It's probably hiding somewhere. Ready. Oh, it's in here. Okay. Is Tigra going? Playing with the community or playing it? She's just crushing it. She's absolutely crushing it. Okay, so first thing we'll do is Black Widow will thwart 2 off of Criminal Underworld, right? Because each criminal minion cannot take damage. So it's 2 off of there. Cool. I was gonna do Feline Senses. But you know what? I'm not. I'm going to hold on to Feline Senses. I'm killing minions. I'm not focusing on villain. So we'll have Sarah thwart 2 and take out Criminal Underworld. Cool. So that's gone. All right, so now we can do Tooth and Claw for free. So we'll do Tooth and Claw for free. So deal 4 damage to enemy, 4 damage to enemy. We'll do 4 to the hood. Knock him out. Actually, no. Yeah. Do 4 to the hood, knock him out. Then we'll do 4 to... This one is fine. That's good. Let's... God, they're so stunned, but I don't even know if I want to kill things with stun. Do we have another minion we can put in for fun? Yeah, we do. Okay. So I'm going to spend 1 resource, so 1 what doesn't kill me, to play Moon Knight. So after Moon Knight enters play, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a minion and put it in play. Engage you, stun and confuse that minion. So put the Jailer back in, stun and confuse him. Aim Jailer attacks the rescue ally with the fewest remaining hit points. Otherwise, place 1 lock counter in the holding cell. We'll do 1 lock counter. I'm pretty confident that I don't have to worry about that. Okay. Then, I think we just start killing things. Because I feel like it. So Moon Knight can then do 2 damage. Let's say onto this one. That was bad. I remember playing Tigra and I was like, oh, he's fine. Yeah, we're completely fine. What do we got? 2. So we'll do 2, 3, 4 damage with overkill. So 1 goes here. So that's 3 damage on the him. 1, 2, 3. Knocks out an Adaptoid, which stinks that we lost a stun that way, but whatever. We just have too much. We have too much attack, chat. Remove a lock counter. Okay. Then we can use the amulet to get 2 fist resources to pay for this. Heal 2. And ready your hero. Then we can do 2 more damage onto this Adaptoid. So I want to one-shot him. And we'll hold on to Feline Senses because that's still at 0. Cool. Then we'll ready up. Don't you get hit for retaliate? This one? No, because there's overkill damage. So we won't get hit for that. Because he had 1 life left, so it was 3 damage onto him. So because he was the target and not him, we don't get hit with retaliate. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I got another copy of Hunted. You kidding me? Precinct is solid for when we want to flip down. And we can pin stuff. Okay, this goes up by 1. That's all good. All right, so Modoc's going to attack. I'm going to let Black Widow take this hit. So it's going to be 1, 2. It gains overkill. So it was 2, so it's 1 damage to me still. That's fine. Black Widow is dead. Good job, Black Widow. All right, stunned, stunned, stunned. Bad card is attached to MODOK. MODOK gets +5 hit points. After MODOK's hit points reset, discard this card. +1 extra attack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's up to 9. 9. Okay. So we'll do what we do best. Oh, so at the beginning we have 3 enemies or minions. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. 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 All right, we'll do Hunted again. Where's an adaptoid we just killed? Put that into play. They're stunned. Yeah, Tigra's so great with this dude. Okay. So what we got? 1 threat in the main scheme. That's fine. Let's start the murder spree, right? So let's do first Iron Fist to consequential or stun him. So that's 3 damage onto him. Cool. Sue. We're going to do directive force onto this adaptoid. So it's going to be 2. No, wait. Before we do that. No, that's still okay because we can only get 3. So that's fine. Okay, yeah. Going to do directive force. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage onto him. So that'll be 5 damage on the MODOK. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, I hit him so I don't get retaliated. He's dead. We remove a lock counter. And then we get to ready up. When attachment is defeated by ready Tigra. Okay. Then we could do it again. If we wanted to. All right, I'm going to do... What do we have? 6 life? I think it's pinned down might not be worth it. All right, if we hard knock somebody for free, we can deal 4 damage to enemy. If the enemy's defeated this, we get a tough status, which could be really nice. So what we'll do is we first want to do 2 damage to here. So we'll do 2 damage onto the adaptoid. If I'm listening correctly, you could be close to winning. No, because like we have to still get more holding cell stuff. So we're getting there, but we still got to get through all these cards first. But because we can keep taking out the minions, like it's just so fast to get them. So now we can use our amulet for 3 to play hard knocks to deal 4 damage to an enemy. Actually, we'll just take out the jailer because he only has 4 life. So he's dead. And then we get a tough status. Oh, wait. No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. Because we want to instead take out somebody else. So we'll take out this adaptoid. So he's dead. The reason being is because he was hunted. And we move 1 lock counter from here. So we'll deal with that in a second. And then we get to ready up. That's why we wanted to do it that way. So flip this, put this card into play. So strong human has toughness. Okay. Cool. Now we're going to do a double to play feline senses to remove 3 threat off of here. And in doing so, we get to stun a minion because it was the last threat off of there. Okay. Is this one that one? No. Oh, that one's that one. Okay. Okay, so that's that. Precinct HQ would be really cool right now, but instead I'm going to throw away those 2 cards to play defensive conditioning to get 3 extra hit points. And we get +1 defense. I haven't defended yet, but like in case I have to, I guess. So 3 extra health. Okay. Hey, Beast now. How's it going? So, let's have Sarah. She has 2 life left. She'll deal 2 damage to MODOK. Doesn't get hit retaliate because she's ranged. Now, if we played retaliate in the sense that Moon Knight can knock them into the next stage, we wouldn't get retaliate, but that's not really how it works anymore. So we could have strong human just take the hit and knock him out. Oh wait, this came in with 2 lock counters. Oh wait, we got rid of an Adaptoid human, right? No, I think we did that. We did that. We just forgot to put 2 on here. So we knock him out. Then we reset his health, but we also get this guy as well. Sarah has ranged and overkill. So let's use strong human. Knocks off his own tough and takes 1 retaliate, but knocks out MODOK. So after his hit points reset, you discard that +1 attack. So remove 2 holding cell counters from here. Cool. And then our next one is Flying Inhuman, we now get. After this ally thwarts, remove 1 threat from another scheme. Okay, so he's just there to do that. That's fine. And we only have to get 2 more counters off, and he goes back up to 10 health. Cool. Then we'll have Moon Knight deal 2 damage here. And as long as no one gets recaptured, we're fine. Oh, we can still do 2 more damage. So we'll deal 2 more damage onto here. So this is up to 4. Because I'm going to be doing Sharp Claws again to like overkill and all that fun stuff. All right, then we ready up? Or is it spend 2 mentals or 3 of any resource to get rid of that? Okay. Cool. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Iceman, Brother Voodoo. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, brother. Okay. Okay. This goes up by 1. Okay. MODOK's gonna attack. Iron Fist can take this hit. Did we talk about Sami Zayn winning? Oh my god, don't even. But yes, exactly. I'm so angry with that still. MODOK's attacking Iron Fist for 1. Attaches to the hood, otherwise attached to the villain, so he attacks for 2. Still so angry about it. Playing her is so satisfying, dude. I love it. That goes away. All right. Stunned. Stunned. Bad card is Jigsaw. Comes in with Quick Strike. After Jigsaw attacks and damages a character, place 2 threat in criminal underworld side scheme. Man, joke's on you. Okay, so it would do 2 damage. You know what? I'll take the hit. Oh, wait, I have tough, don't I? Don't I have tough and I just forgot to give it to myself from Hard Knocks? All right, they're going to hit me and knock off my tough. I had tough from Hard Knocks before. And we did that whole thing before. I just forgot to give myself it. Give your hero a tough status card. Yeah. So I was supposed to have tough. They hit me for the 2. I lose my tough. Cool. All right, so now we have 3 minions out there. So I get to draw 3 cards. So 1, 2, And then I think we're just going to go for the win soon. Oh, wait, I have to take out aim jailer first, but then we're going to go for the win. Three. Cat-like reflexes. All right. So the first thing we'll do what do we have? 9 life? Let's put Iceman in for free. So we'll use the amulet to play Iceman. Comes in with freeze counters. I'm not grabbing them. I don't remember where they are. But he's got 3 counters on him. So I think we're just going to try to win at this point. All right. So what we'll do is use our double mental. It says spend 2 mental resources or 3 resources of any type to remove 1 lock counter from here. We'll do that. It's 1 lock counter gone. Then we will deal 2, 3, 4 damage with overkill to hit Adaptoid. So that will be 1 damage and then 4 more onto the villain. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Remove 1 lock counter from here. We now get Psionic Human, which we'll look into in a second. Hunty was on it, so I get to ready myself up. All right. After this ally thwarts, remove 1 lock counter from a holding cell. Well, that stinks. Okay. So I have to first use Iceman to deal 2 damage onto the jailer because he has guard and kill him. And now we have to do 6 damage and win. So we could do this a few different ways. We could do a green double and cat-like reflexes to play hard knocks to deal 4 damage to an enemy. So we'll do it to MODOK. 1, 2, 3, 4. We get retaliate 1. We could deal 2 damage. Win. Then we could do Sarah Garza, who doesn't get retaliated, does 2 more damage. Moon Knight would knock himself out, does 2 more damage. Strong Human would take 2 damage and survive. 1, 2, 3. Flying Inhuman would take 2 damage but survive. And Psionic Inhuman would take a damage. You get the tough? I don't even need it. He's at -9. Don't even need it. It's too strong. It's too good. This was my biggest issue. Hey, Evan, how's it going? Do you still play Arkham Horror? I haven't recently. I want to do a couple things in it, but I haven't done it in a little while. But yeah, this is my play a second game now. This is my thing with like MODOK is once you get out like a hero or 2 or a ally or 2 out, like it's so strong. It's so strong. It's crazy. Crazy strong. And I mean, to be honest, Tigra was kind of built for this because we just kept getting the minions out and whatnot. And the minion, I mean, just being able to cycle the adaptoids to get through the stuff faster is just so good. Because there's other stuff that does it too, right? Because normally you just have to keep defeating MODOK. Oh, there's another adaptoid in there. Yeah, normally you just have to keep killing MODOK on over, but when you can just cycle through the adaptoid, it's just easier. I just got all the Chapter 2 content? Nice. You have to let us know your thoughts. I've barely played Chapter 2. I need to play more of it. And what was this? Oh, Madam Musk. That would have been a good one to fight too, so. Yeah, you can just pay resources. So like on each of these. Alright, so for Sarah, you could pay a wild resource or 3 of any type to remove a lock counter from it. From this dude, it's 2 fists or 3 of any type to remove a lock counter from it. This is 2 energy or 3, and this is 2 mental. Yeah, like the fact that the amulet, like we could just use the amulet to like pay for one of them if we really wanted to, because it's 3 of any type, or if we had the fist one, do 2 of it. So I mean, you just once you get 1 or 2 of them out, they're just so strong and good. Especially since 2 of them will keep the scheme in check. Strong in humans to get 7 life. I mean, like getting the retaliate isn't that bad. So it's wow. But yeah, I mean, Hercules is so incredibly strong with that. And we would have gotten Tooth and Claw next turn too. But yeah, since the fact that we can just stun constantly, stun lock everything. I mean, this is what makes Tigra so strong with these minions. Like, I don't care that there's a bunch of minions because I just stun lock them all. And then I kill them when I feel like it. And Hunted lets me ready up, which is just bonkers. She's so strong. But yeah, the biggest problem is like once we had, I mean, even when we got Sarah in there, it helped a lot. But once we got the other guy in here, like, okay, we're done. Yeah, I mean, if we would have gotten flying, actually flying inhuman would have been fine. Actually, the psionic, I think they would have all been fine because psionic and human, if you thwart, you just remove a lock counter. I mean, he's probably the strongest one to get first because I would just remove 1 threat each time and then remove a lock counter. So I'm just keeping doing that over and over while I remove lock counters as well. This one is good if there's a lot of side schemes, but there really isn't in this deck, so that's not as strong or whatnot. Strong and human and Sarah, they were just good. Yeah, so if there was no minions, like Civil War doesn't have a lot of minions if you don't do the right, if you do mod sets that don't have it, but yeah. But yeah, MODOK is just, I mean, he's supposed to be so much tougher, but he really isn't. He might have been harder with Retaliate too, but even then, he still only attacks for 1. Because he has 14 hit points and made it a little bit tougher. But yeah. Wasn't too stressful, that's for sure. But actually, this was a really good deck. So if you all want a good deck, I do enjoy this one. This one was pretty good. I will say that. I was a pretty big fan of that. Just turn off this light. But yeah, as far as Arkham Horror, I want to play more again in the future. I just haven't yet. Was also Absorbed Man, yeah. Yeah, I mean, again, a lot of times, I mean, you can try to, I mean, you could purposely make it harder for yourself by putting no minions in. But then to me, it's just like, why would I play Tigra then? Like, I'm purposely making the game harder for no reason instead of making the game fun. Like, I'd rather try to add in, like, that's why I like the idea of putting in, like, Supersonic. Because I was like, okay, 16 health. Let's pull him right away and see if we can stun lock him. Which it turns out you can. Which is not bad. I thought that would be more difficult. But I like the idea of putting a Thunderbolt minion in there. Because, like, maybe that will slow down my engine. It didn't, but it tried. And I'll give it credit for that. Problem is our 0 for 8 attack card. Turns out it's pretty good. But yeah, I still love Tigra. I still think she's phenomenal. I think she's absolutely great. One of the best out there. You don't get extra channel points. No one bet against you, people. So you get your channel points back. Is basically what happens. Congrats. Joshy would have been out 10 channel points. Actually, no, I would have purposely tanked the game, so he would have won 7,000. That's fun. All right, chat. That was a good time. That was fun to get back into it, even though we made some timing errors and whatnot. That was good. Really quick note before you all leave. I will not be live Wednesday because America's playing. And I'm going to root for America. Just get 10 extra. I know, right? Hopefully it gives you a little extra. So Wednesday, I will not be live. I'm moving Wednesday streams to Thursday. So you won't get any less streams. It'll just be moved one day. So it'll be on Thursday instead. We're going to be doing more Legendary. Prepare yourselves for that. I think I have to compete against Bagel Top Games, though. Because I think he goes live later on Thursdays, unfortunately. So maybe we'll just raid him after the fact. But yeah, so we'll be doing Legendary on Thursday. Friday, I have no idea yet. We're doing something. I just don't know. Maybe we'll do Marvel Champions in the America match. We usually do Captain America on 4th of July. We've done that in the past. So maybe we'll do that again and punch a Nazi in the face. It's always a fun time. Enjoyable. So maybe that's what we'll do. All right. Yervil. Thank you for using your Prime sub. I appreciate the support. Appreciate your support. Yeah, so thank you for everyone for the support. Honestly, that stuff means a lot. So thank you. Captain America. Oh, America versus America. Oh, I like that more. Oh, Link, I like where your head's at. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. The ultimate America game. I have to be either aggression or leadership because they're red or blue. I can't be justice or protection. Shields all over the place. I love it. Yeah, we're doing that. I like that a lot, Link. Doesn't sound very inclusive. We ain't inclusive on Friday. Not on America Day, we're not. It's all about USA.
And his name is John C.
Love it. All right, chat. So, appreciate you all. Hopefully you enjoy this. Enjoy talking to you all about wrestling and whatever else we talked about. Marketing, job loss. Yes, thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. Make sure to join the Discord if you have not yet and hang out, all that fun stuff. And again, we'll be live Thursday for Legendary. Friday will be America stream. Let's go. All of it will be good. It'll be fine. And I think that's it. Oh, and I'll have tomorrow I'll have the Legendary video. Should come out tomorrow of how to play Legendary. For those of you that are on the fence of like True Solo, like whatever. It will teach you how to play Legendary True Solo as a reference so you have it. I think I only made one rules mistake in there. Very small one. So if you can catch it, cool. But that'll be coming out, and then I have to do another video of how to play like 2 players so that people have that as well, because it is played differently. So all right, all. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for hanging out. Have a good one, and I'll see you all Thursday. All right, take care, everyone.